How is it going, guys? Welcome again to another video, and I do apologize for not posting in a while. As we all know, the COVID-19 pandemic had been affecting everyone's life around the world, and mine was certainly one of them. For the past many months, I had been adjusting to my new work schedule and was really unable to crank out time to plan and shoot for new videos. But things are a little lenient for me now, and I will do my best to share more informative videos whenever I can. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys 5 quick tips on how to get started as a wedding photographer. But before we start, my name is Ken. I'm a professional wedding photographer traveling all around the world to shoot wedding photographs for my client. So let's go! So to make this video as short and as informative as possible, I'm going to keep things simple. Tip number 1 on how to get started as a wedding photographer. You have to have good photography knowledge. Yes, just like doctors, you need to have strong foundation in medical field before being allowed to treat patients. But note this, knowing how to use paracetamol for migraines and fever doesn't qualify you as a doctor. The same as owning a camera and knowing how to press the shutter doesn't qualify you as a wedding photographer. You will have to have a wide knowledge in photography and must be able to shoot and create shots for your client in whatever given situation. Tip number 2, you need to understand how a wedding runs and works. Every wedding involves tradition, and when tradition is involved, there are certain standard operating procedures to be followed. Understanding how this SOP work and flow will allow you to plan better for your shots and to create your story with your photos. For example, just in case the wedding is too simple, you can add on a simple portrait to enhance your wedding story. And better yet, plan in advance your portrait shooting location and shooting time. Tip number 3, you will need portfolios to sell your services. Well, in order to sell something, you will need to let your client know what to expect and what will they be getting. In other words, you will need to have your portfolio ready to be presented to your potential clients. But how do you even produce portfolios when you haven't even started shooting? Well, there are 2 simple ways this can be done. Number 1, follow a mentor and assist them in their assignments. With that, you will not only gain experience but also gain a handful of portfolios. But remember to discuss with the photographer that you will be assisting if you are allowed to use the photos as your portfolio. And number 2, offer to shoot for your families or friends at the sideline, meaning not being in the way of the main hired photographer. You can then use that photo as your portfolio. And that's exactly how I started. And the best part for me is, my family praised and said that the photos taken by me is actually much better than their hired photographer. Tip number 4, spreading your portfolios around. Well, this one is simple. You will need a place to showcase your portfolio, and spreading portfolio nowadays is pretty straightforward. That is through social media such as Facebook or Instagram. And finally, tip number 5, keep the spreading momentum going. If you can get more people talking about your work, then even more people will know about your work. Just remember this, the one that shouts the loudest will be heard. Remember to never stop posting your work and never stop talking about your work, especially in social media. Okay, so there you have it, guys, my 5 quick tips on how to kickstart your wedding photography career. I hope you guys find this video helpful, and please support my channel by clicking the subscribe button and the bell button so you won't miss any of my future topics. I'm ending this video here, and as always, my name is Ken from Kennfoo Weddings, and I'll see you guys in the next video.